4 more. He's doing it easily.
Another slow ball by Malinga, and another amazing shot. It was nearly like a sweep shot. Flicked it away and just went like a tracer bullet to the boundary.
It's a flick, nothing more. Quickly moving on to 84. 7 required now. Where's that tuk-tuk?
It'll be there, David. Just finishing off on Dhoni. Everyone was screaming down his neck about his performances with the bat. They were barking away. What he's done today is made the bat do the talking, and everyone will shut up.
It's a brilliant chase, is this? We're only into the 48th over. Nearly there, India.
Oh, excellent Yorker between the legs, but it's just 7 runs needed. And the crowd will be ready to erupt in a matter of minutes. And if you want to know where the biggest party in the globe will happen, it's just one place, India. And that's after 5 minutes or so. 7 needed. And what a chase this is in a final. And it's a team that sits number 1 on the rankings. Surely after this World Cup, they'll move up to number 1 in the one-day rankings as well. They deserve to.
You can't argue with world champs. On the brink. Sri Lanka on the brink.
As Mohandas Menon tells me, even if they win this, they'll be number 2, but they'll say, we don't care. The World Cup is what's more important. Six needed now.
He can't, can he? One hit. Just one hit. Yuvraj on strike at the end of the 48th. They're all in, nobody's left.
It's 28 years India has waited for this. 83 was when India won the World Cup. Lots of similarities there, at least a couple I can remember. Both the captains, their surnames are with D. Also, both the presidents of the Board of Control for Cricket in India were from Nagpur. Will be from Nagpur. NKP Salve was the president then. Shashank Manor, the president now. 11 off the over, 270 for 4.
Are racing away with it now, India. And just need 5 to win from 12 deliveries. Yeah, those parties can start. They'll be dancing in the streets all over India. Shudder to think what it's going to be like here at the ground at the Wankhede. He's been lucky, that boy. Comes into the game at the final do. He's happy.
So everyone now just about beginning to clear their throats. There'll be a lot of thirsty people around in minutes' time. 270 for 4. 5 runs to win the World Cup. And it would also mean with just 5 to go, it might well be the last over. So no more Murli. Take the single. So Dhoni has a chance of finishing things off. India 1 hit away from winning the World Cup for the second time, and they're in a position to do something unique. They won a 60-over World Cup in 1983. They won the 2020 World Cup in 2007, and now a 50-over World Cup if they win this.
Should also spare a thought for obviously the Sri Lankans. They have played exceptionally well here tonight. The support team there, very long faces. They'll be disappointed, but they can walk away from this contest a very proud nation. They have played exceptionally well. They've played it in the right spirit. But also the other person you should think of is Gary Kirsten, the coach of India. You know, what a way for him to leave his team.
Absolutely magnificent. Dhoni finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup after 28 years. The parties start in the dressing room, and it's an Indian captain who's been absolutely magnificent in the night of the final.
Well, he's demolished it, he really has. 91 from 79 deliveries. MS Dhoni, 8 fours, 2 sixes. Look at the scenes here, great joy at the Wankhede. Great joy, you would say, all over India. They've been magnificent. This has been a super game of cricket.
Players jumping around for joy, and why wouldn't they have had such a wonderful World Cup, the Indians? They've dominated, and they have played a side that is equally dominated throughout the tournament in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka, as I said, should walk away very proud, but it's India are the side on the night. They are the champions, and they deserve to be. They've been sensationally led by MS Dhoni, finding himself 91 not out to see his team home.
223 for 4, just a sniff for Sri Lanka, and then a partnership of 54 in 42 deliveries between Dhoni and Yuvraj. Great restraint from Yuvraj, he's played for the team there, but there are wonderful scenes here. Nobody has left the ground. One team achieves, the other will be desperate, but they've got to the final, they've played the part, Sri Lanka. This has been a super game of cricket.
Kumar Sangakkara has been congratulated by the Indian players, and he should be. He's led the Sri Lankan side very, very well. The Indians are beside themselves. They're carrying their captain off the field.
Sachin running out there, and it's not been the Sachin show. Shown real teamwork, India. 2 down, 2 for 31. Both openers back in the shed. Sachin there, what does it mean to him? He still looks a boy, 38 years of age. A lot more to come from him. Fireworks are off. They're banging away here, up in the sky, down on the ground.
And the fireworks will be going all night, you can guarantee that. This is just the start of it. It'll be going all night and for many nights to come. It's been a special night for India. India have waited since 1983 to repeat that amazing win in England, led by Kapil Dev, but now MS Dhoni has done the job for India.
Well, it's been a 100% game from everybody, from India, from Sri Lanka, from the umpires, from the crowd. It's been absolutely marvellous.
Yuvraj Singh being hugged by his teammates. He's had a wonderful World Cup with bat and ball. There goes Matai Muralidharan. What a champion, and he should be very proud of what he has done this World Cup and throughout an amazing career, both in one-day international cricket and Test cricket. He's been an incredible performer.
Well, that's Team India, really is Team India. Many have said that this is individual stars and glamour players. We've seen real resilience here, 31 for 2. Both openers, big stars, big players dismissed. The younger boys came in, look at Harbhajan, he's in tears.
Well, emotions will be running very high, and why wouldn't it be? It takes a lot of hard work to win a World Cup, and all these players have put in that hard work. And it's emotional time for not just the team but for India, because the passion for the game in this country is immense. And spare a thought for that man, Mahela Jayawardene. What an amazing innings he played for Sri Lanka. Joining me now is Russell Arnold and Sunil Gavaskar, who has experienced the World Cup feeling. Russell, how do you think the boys are holding up after such a good fight?
Well, they'll be gutted because at the break they would have given themselves every chance. Even we thought they'd done enough. 274, picked up the 2 big wickets. But from then on, it was the young guns of India who took them home, handled the pressure, they absorbed the pressure and exerted it very well on the Sri Lankans, who had no answer after that. Of course, with top-class batting, never letting the bowlers come in, it's always going to be a problem.
Well, Gary Kirsten, coach, he's had a wonderful stint here with India, both in Test cricket and one-day international cricket, and this has put the icing on his cake. He's loved by those players. Sonny, how would all those boys be feeling now?
Well, top of the world, because they worked hard for it.
It's taken them 4 years. 2007 was very, very forgettable. Then they had Gary Kirsten. Gary Kirsten completely changed the way the Indian team was. The Indian team was in turmoil. What he brought was a bit of calm.
Let's go down to Sanjay Mandraker. He's got a player with him.
Gautam Gambhir here with me. Gautam, just react to the situation.
Well, I think it hasn't sunk as yet. I still feel that it's yet to sink in.
Well, you see all these tough cricketers on the field and suddenly there were tears. So these are emotions you've never felt before.
Well, I think these guys must have felt about 2007. That was a nightmare and this is a dream. So I feel that all credit goes to Sachin Tendulkar. I think we were playing for him and this is for him.
And 3 tough games, quarters, semis, final. Nothing came easy your way. So that was brilliant.
I think, yeah, it was a blessing in disguise that we played Australia, then Pakistan, and then getting into this finals. And I think it's a dream come true.
And well played today, Gautam.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, there's the man, Sachin Tendulkar. He's been carried by his team. He's loved by his team. He's loved by his country. He's loved by the cricketing world. What an icon of the game.
This is his home ground, a new look ground. Unfortunate that he couldn't make a big impact. But when you win a World Cup, you forget about everything else.
Well, yes, I know he would not feel the pinch of not getting 100 in the finals. He knows he's got opportunities to do so. Get that 100. He's got opportunities. But to win the World Cup, that opportunity comes only once every 4 years. He's been in one final. He's had some disappointments. This is a big moment for him. This is a moment he is going to cherish.
Well, individual performances are important, but the most memorable performances are team performances, and this will go down in his memory and this team's memory forever. It will last forever. It's such a special thing. When you have that team bond, you work hard together and you reach the success of winning a World Cup. There's nothing like it. These people, these players will be friends for life. They've shared something very special here, and they're trying to get Sachin up even higher so everyone can see him and share in this special moment.
The problem they've always had is handling pressure, and that they've put right.
A lot of players mentioned in the early parts of the World Cup about how they were playing this World Cup and wanted success for this man, for Sachin Tendulkar, but he would be first to admit that it's not about me, it's about Team India. It's about all my teammates, all the hard work we've put in together. It's about us as a team, the way we've performed as a team. He didn't have an impact tonight with a bat, but there was other players that had a significant impact. Gambhir played superbly and MS Dhoni was outstanding as well to finish the game for Team India. And there's the support team, Gary Kirsten in the middle. He's got a terrific team with him. They've stuck very close, and they are such an important backroom unit for Team India, and they have been for 3 years. So they'll be enjoying this moment as much as anyone.
And they've had a massive contribution to make to this Indian team's resurgence as a cricketing power. Gary Kirsten and his support staff have taken India to the #1 ranking in Test cricket. And now with this World Cup win, they have taken them to the top in one-day cricket also. So nobody can underestimate the contribution that they have made to this win. This man, of course, has been really the leader. He and Gary Kirsten made a fabulous team. Unfortunately, Gary Kirsten is not going to stay with the Indian team because he's got a young family. He's got to go back to South Africa, which is a pity, but hopefully the Indian Cricket Board might persuade him to take a little bit of time off, maybe 6 months off, maybe a year off, and come back. I don't know whether that's going to happen, but this man, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, he is the man. He is the leader. He is the one who's molded this team. He's the one who's given the team the belief that they can do it. And he's got some senior players around him. Ashish Nehra, who's been there from 2003. He was in the 2003 finals. Virendra Sehwag, young Gautam Gambhir, and that's the man also, Sachin Tendulkar.
MS Dhoni will collect the World Cup trophy. And he'll get it from Mr. Sharad Pawar, the president of the ICC. The party begins in Mumbai. And that's it from the presentation area.
Well, the party will begin for sure. The Indian team have finally reached the moment they can lift the trophy, and it's got to be a special moment for every single one of those